everybody, and welcome back to the channel. As it is time for the All-Star break, the All-Star teams were announced yesterday. It's the Home Run Derby, known as the Home Run Challenge here in the game. And since the last time I was on here, we have won 4 straight, so we're now up to 57 and 33. We have been killing it as of late after a slow start to the month. So it kind of sucks that the break's happening now while we're on a winning streak and not a losing streak. But hey, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, right? Now, I wanted to highlight this weekly team power rankings. Here are the current power rankings for baseball. We are number 1 in all of baseball. Next, Ryan McKenna, he's out for the year with a torn rotator cuff. He was smashing the ball in AAA. Now, the All-Star Prospects game, this is the rosters there. We have Leon Lopez as one of the guys. He's in rookie ball right now, Baltimore rookie ball, so it says no numbers there. Then anybody else there, BAL, Bill Carrasco, who is hopefully developing, don't like the low intelligence. But he is also there. He's kind of struggling right now. So that's really it for us. The rest of the names, here they are. Brady House, he's a pretty big one. He's there. And with the draft just passing us by, in real life, let's look at a few of the guys since we're here with the futures screen. Jack Leiter, wow, it really didn't want to give me that. I believe it's L-E-I. Yes, it is. So he's now currently up in the bigs. In this game, he was picked in the 2021 first round, pick 24. So, wow. And I wonder if I can actually go back to league history. History index, maybe. And see the guys that were drafted. For some reason, I can't remember the name of the guy that went first overall in real life. Currently, the power's out. Actually, while I'm recording, it's a good time to be recording now because I don't really need power. Kuma Rocker, he was picked, I believe, 2nd overall in this. He's also developed pretty well. Let's check Andrew Painter, the guy the Phillies selected. Painter. Wow. He retired after 2 starts in rookie ball. That's crazy. What happened? Did he get hurt? Send 1 year. So he retired after 2023. He was drafted in the 2nd round and just was diagnosed with an arthritic elbow. So arthritis in his elbow, and then just never made it. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, that's futures game. This guy, Cole Fontanelli, he won player of the game in the futures game. And now the real All-Star game, who did we have make it? Nobody for the starters. For relievers, nobody. Catchers, that's right, Adley Rutschman, our main man. And at third base, we had Gunnar Henderson. And in left field, we had Austin Hayes. Anybody else? No. And in the National League, whoa, here's what we have got. So there it is right there, my man Bryce Harper smashing it, only 31 years old. You gotta love it. Now, as I talked about at the end, around the middle to the end of the last episode, we need some pitching depth, and I've been working on a deal with the Tampa Bay Rays interdivision, and now this is a really big deal that we have. Tyler Chadwick, okay, so here he is. Giancarlos Larios, Colin Bumgardner, Adonis Medina, and Nolan Crisp for Nick Anderson, and they eat all of his contract, right, because we need bullpen the most. Diego Castillo, they eat 5% of his deal. Both these guys expiring contracts. Castillo's been a beast. Tyler Glasnow, and they're eating 80% of his deal, which is really good. So for the next 4 years, they're eating 80% of that. He struggled in the series, but he can still be good in my opinion. And Victor Munoz, who I think can be an interesting reliever. And we have that now at Head Scout. I hope that didn't screw stuff up, because for some reason it was on OSA. The Head Scout actually likes Munoz better, which is good. He doesn't like Chadwick as much. Thinks Giancarlos is bad. Doesn't like Baumgartner as much. And Nolan Crisp, what does he think about him? He thinks he's not really much of anything. And we are going to make this deal happen today. So a massive trade there. I think it's a great deal. Even our assistant GM, which usually hates all the trades you make, he was like, make the deal. Do the deal. So that's good that he liked it as well. If we look at waivers and DFAs, we have those three. So we're going to have to make some moves here. Who do we want to send down? Well, Nakamura has been struggling, and we do already have a lefty in the pen, so we'll send down Nakamura. Ponce de Leon, he's been struggling. I want to send him down. Our 4 starters are all lefties. Wow. That is insane. Is Glasnow a lefty? Watch him be a lefty. No, but he bats lefty, so that's why I thought he was left-handed. Because I'm like, I think he might be a lefty, but no, it's because he bats lefty. So that is our full, those are our moves there for the staff. So then now Glasnow slots in there. Yes, we have everything done there. And then Nick Anderson, he will be a setup along with Diego Castillo, moving Edwin Diaz to middle relief. So I think that's a pretty good base to start out the episode. We're going to go to the trade deadline, and hopefully the winning continues. Passed, and we only made one move. Would I say it's the biggest move? No, but it definitely is important, and you will see why in one moment as we traded, where is he? We traded Abel Adams, who's a nothing prospect, for Keone Kela. They retained 40%. Expiring deal, Yankees. They're in a rebuild phase right now. It says rebuilding, so I don't mind trading interdivision with them. We're 62-39. Now, why to make that trade? Well, there's a few reasons. First of all, right here, David Robertson, out for the year. Next, Tyler Glasnow, he's hurt, back tightness. So we called up Grayson Rodriguez. Good feel-good story there. So that's the only move we made on the deadline. And, I mean, not much else to talk about. We're still winning. It's still 20 games over 500. So now we're probably just going to go until the regular season ends. Maybe a bit before then, if it gets interesting, but that's probably it. Concluded, and we ended at 99-63. A really, really good season. By far the best season that we've had. And it was with a lot of injuries to the pen. Now, one thing you will see, Victor Robles, he is healthy. He was able to come back for the last day of the season, and he is on our playoff roster. I wonder why the colors here are so weird. Hold on. You know what I think it is? Maybe if I... Hold on. Do that. And then I come back. Then, boom, there it is. I went to the Phillies to check up on them. But yeah, Victor Robles, he's back. And you can see, so we were second in runs scored, third batting average, third OBP, and around, and we were second for OPS through home runs, stolen bases fourth, runs against, starters ERA second, bullpen ERA, we were able to get up to 11th, zone rating 6th, defensive efficiency third in ERA. Okay, We will now look at the league standings. So it's us winning the AL East. In the NL East, it's the Braves. AL Central goes to the Tigers, with Chicago being the second wildcard team. Meanwhile, the NL Central at 77 and 85. It was the St. Louis Cardinals who win that division. Wow. And in the AL West, it's the Houston Astros at 99 and 63, with the Seattle Mariners behind them in the wild card. And in the NL West, 3 playoff teams. Not that surprising. Arizona 99 wins, first place. LA Dodgers, as you can see up there, if you're looking in the top right. Again, I'm filming this without power. The Dodgers, 98 and 64, 94 and 68 for the Padres. So we were tied for the best record in baseball, which is good. Now, team statistics. Pitching-wise, we had the ERA king. We had DL Hall. And Keegan Aiken was also the win leader in baseball. And Shohei Ohtani, 4.31 ERA. DL Hall just went on such a roll to end the season. You can see his game log. I mean, his ERA just going down every start. Let's see, what did it get up to at its highest? So, at its highest, his ERA was at a 3.90. Then just down, 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 down. Ending at a final 2.73 ERA. And over here in the bullpen, it got a little better. Keela ended up as our closer after Robinson went down for the season. Castillo, he had a good year, a really good year. Anderson, not Robinson, Grayson Rodriguez, who came back after a long time gone. Adcock, Pop, Lothar, Glasnow, who bounced in and out of the order this season, but for us, he did all of his starts there and was actually solid for us as a starting pitcher, which is real good because we're only paying 20% of his contract. So I really like that. Tanner Scott, a beast as usual. DL Hall, we talked about him already in all these starters overall. Now, if we look at FIP, Castillo, Scott, Hall, what we expected, Ward, DL Hall, and then Castillo, obviously the 2 winners there. 15 holds this season for Diego Castillo. Now we look at the offense. 159 hits leads the team for us. Gunnar Henderson, he also led the team with 41 doubles, 9 triples for Jung Ho Lee. Home runs, 41 for Sano, 44 Voit, 29 for Henderson, 26 for Hayes, 19 for Rushman, 15 for Jung Ho Lee. And now RBIs, 111 for Voit leads the team. Hit by pitch, 13 for Victor Robles in 46 games. Jesus, he was a magnet. 294 batting average leads the team. Terran Vavra. And behind him, with guys that played every game, Austin Hayes, Jung Ho Lee. Isolated power, okay. Luke Voit leads there. OPS, Gunnar Henderson with a 825 OPS. Real solid. Not incredible, but really the team's overall OPS wasn't, there wasn't that much overall. Just a lot of solo home runs and a lot of guys that did good. Not really any who did great, but a lot of good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players with over 750 OPS. Stolen bases, 32 for Vavra leads the team. Ultimate base running, he also leads the team there with Voit getting a good rating there. Zone rating, Austin Hayes, Adley Rushman as the 2 best defenders on the roster. So that's it for statistics. You can go back around, look around a little bit there. If we look at the league-wide statistics, Alec Thomas, he led the league in batting average. Cody Bellinger, he was awesome, led the league in OPS overall. And Francisco Lindor, he led the league with the best WAR. Lindor equals big WAR pitching leaders. 2.43 ERA for Martin, 2.51 for May, but we're in the AL, baby, and that's what matters, as it's a 2.73 ERA for DL Hall. Same thing here. Look at that. May, Paddock, doesn't matter, you NL people. We're in the AL, baby. 18 wins for Aiken leads. DL Hall had the best WAR of any pitcher, which makes sense. He pitched 208 innings, almost 300 Ks. He was second in the league in strikeouts. WHIP, DL Hall 1.04. I didn't mention that earlier. Which again, best in the AL, baby. So yeah, AL pitching not as good as NL. Not a surprise. But hey, we'll take it. If we look at our Pythagorean win-loss, 96 and 66, so we overperformed this year. I'm not going to say no to it, though. I mean, I'm okay with overperforming, right? So now, that'll probably do it for this episode. Maybe I'll be back with the playoffs, but I'm pretty sure this is it for the episode. So, I'm CJ Ambrose 05. Maybe you'll see this. Maybe I'll cut it out. Saying see ya and have a great rest of your summer.